Hello, everyone, right here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Elk Mountain, Wyoming, and since the last episode, finished up planting, rolling, let's see what's here, weeding, everything we had to do on Field 5. So Field 5 is hopefully finished here and is starting to grow. And if we check our information here, hopefully we see everything looks good, except, oh yeah, the mulching part of it. Let's see what happened here again. Oh, yeah, if I plant it before it gets mulched, everyone, obviously, it doesn't count as being mulched. So, yes, I found that out there with course play. I did not realize it when I started the course play courses. The planting course was going one way, the mulching course was going the other way, even though I think they were all 6 meters wide, if I remember correctly. So, the planter 6 meters, the mulcher was 6 meters, and I don't know, whatever. Course play just created the course that way, so whatever. Unfortunately, I didn't catch that in time, and that little bit of the field didn't get mulched. Again, not a big deal, but as I've said before, when the mulching only contributes to maybe like a 1% yield increase, which, if you do the math, that one, I'm going to guess is probably not worth it. But anyway, so what are we working on here this episode? We got a couple of fields here. If I go back to my field screen here, we got both fields 3 and 4 that are ready to harvest. We planted them both in the same crop type, so that should make it easy. Our grass fields, unfortunately, are not ready to be mowed yet. Those are the fields I desperately need here, because we are getting seriously low on hay, as well as silage. So, yeah, I'm thinking we'll have to do next time around, and we'll definitely want to do one of the fields here for silage. So far, we got, I think, 36,000. So I'm pretty sure that'll be enough to last us another day, which I think is when that field will be ready to be mowed. I'm hoping, everyone. Guess we'll find out. Hay, well, I guess silage. I could buy silage too if we have to, worst case. But we're almost out of hay here as well. Even the hay I bought here, was that last episode or episode before? I forget when we bought that one, but we bought a load of hay here. Got that almost all used up. And actually, speaking of using it up, I could probably, let's go check here a minute. Yeah, horses aren't looking too bad. The cows look pretty good here as well. But yeah, these cows, 80%, or not that's the wrong one, 23%, so it's about 50% full. About 22 there as well. So yeah, like I said, if I wanted to, I could probably use this up, which actually might not be a bad idea. Let's, 8 o'clock in the morning here. Yeah, I think we're going to need some more hay, everyone. I think we're going to, unfortunately, need some more hay. So let's just throw what we can in here a minute. Go ahead and unload this. And then we'll send this truck down to the shop here to get another load of hay. Fortunately, at this point, we're pretty much just having to buy all our hay here. We just, yeah, do not have enough, unfortunately. So, oh well, is what it is. Oh, I went a little too far. Put that actually in the feeding trough here a minute. Oh, it's fuller. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that wasn't too bad. Let's go. We'll put 3 other bales in the other cow pen then. Maybe we'll have enough. Just maybe, Evan. Just maybe. I'm not sure. As I said before, I suspect with these open cow pastures here, I'm thinking someone used like the base game cow barn for the numbers here, and they did not properly increase the feeding capacity size here after they increased the amount of cows these open pastures can hold. Because again, the cow barn, what's it? Is it 50 or 80 or something like that? But the cow barn does not hold very many compared to this open pasture here, which is 250 or 240. I think it's actually 250. I think 250 cows. I don't think the correctly sized the feeding capacity, because again, we can basically not even go a day on those open pastures without feeding them. They very, very quickly run out of feed, unfortunately. Versus the cow barn over here, of course, as long as they're stocked up, I don't have to feed them that often. And speaking of being stocked up, we put the silage in at one time there, when we have not had to put any more silage in it since, right? So that silage has lasted months here at this point, or in-game days, depending on how you want to look at it. Again, an in-game day here is technically 1 month, so whatever. Anyway, let's go grab the combine here. Like I said, I think we're going to be good on hay. We'll see once how it goes here. Before we get ready to skip time, everyone, I'll see how much is actually in the cow pens. Seems if we got enough to make it through the night. And like I said, I'm hoping by the next in-game day here, we'll have hay, which probably be an episode or 2 away here yet. We'll see once. Depends where we end up. But where is the... Oh, that's right. I put the combine in the shed over here, didn't I? Ha, look at that. I was being good and putting it away. Okay. Combine fired up here. Raise that head up, and we'll head out to fields 3 and 4. Oh, and we'll want to grab our gravity wagons. They're sitting back behind the bins there. Put a tractor on those. Got everything put away here from last episode in the shed. Even the tractors, with the exception of the Kubota, which was in the shed at one point. Just I had to pull it out to give the cows water. They were completely out of water here. I was about to skip time through the night there, which, by the way, was about 11:30 at night in game time before we actually finally finished that field. So for those of you wondering, there it was 11:30 at night when I finished that field and got everything put away. That field definitely took many hours of work, like real life hours of work. Wow. I did not realize how big that, I mean, I knew the field was big, but I did not realize how big it was, I guess, right? Oh, and what field do we want to start on first? Do we start on the round field? Just go round and round the field? That might be what we do. And at some point, we'll probably throw a course play on this job here as well. You know what? Let's back this up here a minute. We're just gonna sneak right through here because I think there is another entrance a little bit further down, but we'll just drive right through here. Gets us right to the field rather than maybe taking the more proper route, which I think it's over here more, but whatever. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, right. Unfold it. Fine. I'm actually not sure what has to unfold on the header here. No idea. We got our John Deere S550 combine, by the way. And as I said before, not a number I'm necessarily familiar with here when it comes to the John Deere S series of combines. I'm only familiar with like the 600 and 700. This, I think was it South American? European, you know, South American, European model. Consumption here on this one. Like I said before, at least around where I live, I've never seen an S500 series combine. So definitely a little bit different, a little bit smaller combine as well, at least in the horsepower size wise. Oh, and we got some fields out in the middle of the field here, too, don't we? Wow, where did those come from, I wonder? Let's go check this here real quick a minute. Don't remember seeing those on the map. Oh, yes, Evan, there we go. Just a couple little specks of weeds there. And just looking at this a little bit closer, there's a couple little specks here on field 5 as well. Rather interesting, just spots apparently where course play missed. Oh, well, not that big a deal, just little spots here and there. Like our yield here is exactly the same as what it was last time from what I'm seeing on the yield map there from Precision Farming. By the way, I should mention here as well, but I'm looking at this being the last week here again on this map. Next week, which will be a new year in real life here, by the way, so starting the brand new year up, and I figure we'll be starting a brand new map. So again, you folks are welcome to throw some suggestions out there for maps. I've already got a couple of suggestions here already, kind of looking through the maps. Got a couple I'm kind of looking at here that look interesting to me here so far. We'll see once I'm not entirely sure what map we'll go with here yet. Haven't fully made up my mind, but yes, again, make sure you throw it down in the comments and let me know. Like I said, looking forward to starting the new year with a brand new map here. We have been playing on this map, as I said before, for quite a while now, technically, Evan. We started this out as a mining series, and now, at least as of late here, we've just been doing the farming on it, so kind of a farming series, and we're what, 30, let's see, this is episode 36, I think it's episode 36, if I remember correctly, that one. Again, I don't typically pay too close attention to my episode numbers, Too much to keep track of, Evan. Too much to keep track of. Also, again, hopefully everyone had a great Christmas here this past week. And I know at least in my neck of the woods, Evan, we did not go anywhere. Due to the weather we had, most of our Christmas parties got moved out. Not really canceled, but just kind of moved out, right? You don't really cancel Christmas parties per se. Just moved them out to a little bit later date here because, again, the weather was not very nice here the past weekend. We had a lot of snow, a lot of drifting snow, just a lot of snow. For those of you who haven't seen it, by the way, I posted a video here on Christmas Day here this past weekend here, doing a little snow blowing here. Pretty much had 3 days like that where we just had to get out there, blow the snow. Had about the same amount each day. It was just there was a lot of snow out there, but a lot of snow. The roads were basically impassable. In fact, you might as well say they were impassable. There were multiple roads where the counties in the state just like the heck with it, shut the road down, closed it off, and no traveling, or at least not supposed to travel down it anyway, right? And it pretty much was to the point where you couldn't travel down it even if you wanted to. It did not matter what you had. When you are not getting down some of the roads. When I say everybody was getting stuck, I mean everybody was getting stuck, including the plow trucks that were trying to keep the roads open, everyone. There were several plow trucks that got stuck as well. Again, there was just so much snow, everyone. Too much snow. Had a good old winter blizzard here. Definitely one of the worst storms I can remember here in a very, very long time. Oh, let's see, when it's up to 70%, I suppose I should probably go grab one of our tractors here a minute before we actually fill up. 4840, sure, that'll work. Get the John Deere 4840 fired up here. We'll go grab our gravity wagons, which I believe are still both connected yet. We don't have to worry about getting those connected. And we'll head down to the field here. Don't remember if I've got an auto drive course, if you will, set up for this field or not. I think we do, but I could be wrong on that. Oh, and by the way, I've also added the the disable for automatic engine stop mod. I don't think I activated it here yet, but I did go ahead and download it, put that in my mod folder, Evan. So again, for those you don't know here, in Farming Simulator, Giants has an option for essentially what they call manual ignition, right, Evan? At least that's what I call it. That's what it used to be back in the old Farming Simulator days. Now it's, I think, disable automatic engine start stop. Is the actual name for it. So again, that's the disable automatic engine start stop. So Giants has an option for that. So again, essentially what I call manual ignition, everyone. But Giants, in their infinite wisdom, even though you have the option to disable automatic engine start stop, still automatically stops your engine. I'll let that sink in there for a few minutes for you folks there. Just let that sink in, you know. You have an option to disable the automatic engine start stop. However, the automatic engine start stop still stops your engine. I know, right? Anyway, there's a mod out there that actually fixes that here, everyone. So we got that mod downloaded. Looking forward to using that fix, because that has definitely been a bit of an annoyance, if you ask me. Anyway, what do we have? Let's get rid of course pyramid. I do not need course open. We need auto drive here for this one. Field 4, wait. No, this is 3, right? Yeah, this is field 3. Oh, apparently I do not. Okay, I thought I had a route here for this field. I do not. Well, in that case, let's close that back down. Fine, just click on something. I guess you got to click on something. I can't get it to go away. Let's get back out of edit mode here a minute. Okay, here's the official field entrance then. So I think what we'll do here, let me go around. We're going to come back in the field the way I just came in here a second ago. And then we'll record a looping route going out the exit, or out the way we just left. That should be a nice, hopefully easy route for auto drive to drive. That's always something you kind of want to think about when you're recording these routes, everyone. Try to leave as much room as possible and make it as easy as possible for your AI drivers to drive the said route. If you make it too difficult, everyone, oh, chances are you're going to pay for it. Ask me how I know. And unfortunately, sometimes you really don't have a choice, right? Sometimes it's just, that's the way it is. I mean, the map doesn't give you an option to really leave you a wide open route, right? So speaking of which, I'm actually going to get rid of this one. I'm going to connect it to that one. And just because I can, I will connect that one here as well. I always like to connect all my routes together if possible, everyone. That way auto drive can access it from whichever direction it's going. Oh, you know what? And it occurs to me, everyone. Not sure how well auto drive does with dual gravity wagons here unloading a combine. I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure on that one. Anyway, we'll create a waypoint here. So this will be field free weight. And like I said, we'll just go around, do what I'm going to call the exit over here. Or the field approach, which actually, oh, there actually is a route over here already. Oh, that's right. That probably goes to field 4, I bet. Okay. Okay, let's just stop recording right there. Again, I mean, the beauty of auto drive here is you can continuously build on your route. So I'm just going to connect that to that line there. And you know what? I'm not sure what I'm going this way for. Let's actually get back on this route here and just have auto drive it. So we're going to go. Let's see. Our pickup is going to be the field 3 weight. We're going to take this to the farmyard silo. Doesn't actually, you know what, let's switch this over to combine mode here. There we go. So field 3 weight, farm silo. Turn off edit mode here, turn the power on. And we'll go set the combine here to the field 3 as well. So if you haven't used auto drive before, but that's pretty much as simple as it gets here for unloading the combine. You need to have a waypoint. So a spot by the field where auto drive can wait to unload the combine. You need to have a spot where it's going to unload to. So in this case, our silos. And then you also need to set your combine to the same weight point as what the tractor set. So whatever, if we go back to the tractor here, whatever the top target is set to, Evan, so this top line's got the little target on it, which, I can go this way. Oh, wait, okay, there he goes. I was going to say, he should be able to turn in here. No? How do I connect this? Yeah, he should have been able to turn there and go. Oh, well, he should have been able to. I'm not sure why he didn't. He's probably going to go back around through the farm silo, I guess. Whatever. Not a big deal. But anyway, that target, I'm going to need to have that same target set here as well. So field 3 weight. And then now auto drive knows that it is linked to this combine in this field. That way, too, if you have multiple combines, multiple fields, multiple unloaders, you know, auto drive knows which combine it's supposed to be unloading. Folks, again, it's pretty straightforward if you ask me once you kind of understand the basics. Which, by the way, at least when it comes to auto drive, hasn't really changed since Farming Simulator. Was it Farming Simulator 19 or was it 17 the first time? I think it was 19 when auto drive came out, right, everyone? I think that's what it was. Funny, folks, it's like constant steering on this field, right? It's a round field, right? What do you expect? But it seems like we're constantly steering on this field. Which we are. Anyway, we'll pull up a few comments here in a moment. Hopefully that tractor gets back here fairly soon. We're at 94%. Okay, yep, he is on his way back. Hopefully he'll actually pull into the field this time. Like I said, he should have been able to pull in before. I'm not sure why or what. I did connect it in the correct direction, right? I think I did. As you folks maybe noticed, I am notorious for sometimes getting my auto drive routes connected in the wrong direction. That's maybe a little tidbit of information there. When it comes to auto drive does have a direction on its routes. It can also have a bi-directional route as well. So it can be connected both ways, and then auto drive can go both directions on the same line. I typically do not create those kind of routes. I create directional routes, which is the default, by the way. There we go. Now auto drive's pulling up in the field. Should come unload us here pretty quickly, hopefully. Like I said, I'm not sure how auto drive is going to handle both gravity wagons there. We might just have to go to one. I don't know. I know if you do the self-unload with a combine, it works fine. So auto drive with course play on self-unload, meaning the combine is going to go to the trailers to unload. That works fine. That's not a problem. I'm not sure how well it works with auto drive coming to unload the combine. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But anyway, too, like I was saying about the multiple direction routes, I mean, if you have a blue line, auto drive can go both directions on that same line. The only thing you want to be careful about that is, of course, if you have multiple vehicles running a route, I mean, you could potentially have two vehicles on the same line going the same direction, right? So that's why, at least in my experience, I don't think I've ever used those that I recall. Anyway, two of the comments here. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that there. Grega Christian was saying, Merry Christmas as well there, Grega. Hopefully you had a good Christmas. Mr. Russo was saying, hey, bro, first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, or both, or all. Hey, there you go. I like that there, Mr. Russo. That's good. That is good. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, both or all. What? Yep, there we go. I'm always a Merry Christmas type person. That one. We're going to call it what it is. It's Christmas. It's Merry Christmas. So, which, something I've noticed, by the way, with YouTube. YouTube does not give you the option to do Merry Christmas. If you know what I'm talking about there, you'll know, right? But I just think that's rather interesting. Anyway, Mr. Russo also was on his comment here. He was saying, sounds like he's having some trouble with his contracts. He's stuck on a week contract at 80%. Interesting. Stuck on a week contract at 80%. Can't get to go any further. Typically, I'm assuming, let's say this is a harvest. I'm assuming this is a harvest contract. It doesn't say in the comment here. But typically with your harvest contracts, I mean, if you're doing a harvest, you need to make sure you take the crop to the correct sell point. And one of the options, by the way, when you do a contract that, you should have the option to tag the sell point or where you're taking the grain to. I always recommend making sure you tag it. That way you know you are taking it to the right one. It sounds like to me that some of the grain did not get delivered to the right sell points, what it sounds like there, Mr. Russo. So that'd be my my guess, my thoughts on it. And it's also possible, and I've seen it plenty of times too, where just sometimes the contracts are bugged out. Sometimes you just do not get enough grain off the field to actually fill the contract. What are you supposed to do at that point, right? What you could potentially do, I'm going to just like go buy grain and dump it off at that sell point and change that. No, but the only thing is then you're having to buy the grain. And yeah, it's not a good situation. Okay, I know this is not necessarily related to one of my farming videos, Kevin. This is on one of my real life videos, but Nicholas was saying it's sunny and hot here in Australia. Sure, very nice, very nice, Nicholas. It's cold and snowy here, which hey, I'm not complaining. White Christmas, other than having to delay our Christmas parties here, not that big of a deal, I guess. A little bit too bad we had to delay the Christmas parties, but better safe than sorry. But because there's definitely been a lot of people that I think are probably sorry over some of the decisions they made here this past weekend, trying to go out and about. Lots of damaged vehicles, and some that well, didn't make it through it, shall we say? So even worse. Just not worth going out in that type of weather, if you ask me, if you can help it. So unfortunately, I guess there's those that kind of maybe have to, but again, if you don't have to, don't. Jeff was saying, hope you're having a good day. Yes, I am. Thank you very much for that. RC Win was saying there's no snow here in Utah. Merry Christmas. You guys in frigid Michigan. Yes, we have been frigid. It's actually starting to warm back. Actually, speaking of warming up, Evan, sounds like by New Year's here, they're saying it's going to be like 50 degrees, which that's not going to be good. With all the snow we got, it's going to be 50. Oh boy, that's just going to be an absolute mess. Bring the map back up here again so we can see what our yield data is looking like a little bit less here than we had last time from what I'm seeing on the map. Like an ever so slightly darker green. Well, that's not so good. I think we put some extra work into this field here this time. No, never mind. Field 4 is the one that mulched. Okay, I did not mulch field 3. I did roll it though. Other than that, yeah, that's really the only thing that could have potentially increased the yield here, I would think, unless we got something else wrong with this field. Yeah, I can see we're definitely not getting quite the yield we did last time, are we? Not quite. Yeah, not going to worry about it too badly, but pH is good, nitrogen is perfect. As far as I know, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong in this, but as long as the pH is, like, okay or better, it doesn't affect your yield. I could be wrong in that, though. Expected yield, actually, let's get back over here. Expected yield, 89. Yield potential, 89. Yes, that's good. Let's see. Jim, Cody, and Nathan all kind of left the same comment here saying Merry Christmas. So, Merry Christmas back to you as well. All three of you. Thank you very much for that. Oh, Cody did also say stay warm. Definitely trying to do that. Clyde was asking, where do you get your mods from? In my case, most of my mods actually probably come from the official Farming Simulator mod hub. That has gotten a lot better here in recent. Used to be having back, in the early days here, the official Farming Simulator Giants mod hub. There just really wasn't much on there, especially if you wanted more American style mods. But Giants, and maybe I should say modders, have gotten a lot better at that here in recent years. So you can actually get some, well, I would say decent, good quality American-style mods on there now. And the one nice thing about that is you shouldn't have to worry about quality on those. Or at least mods that could potentially cause problems. Let me put it that way. When quality might be a little questionable sometimes, maybe that's definitely a possibility. But again, you shouldn't have to worry about a mod that's going to cause problems. That is always the problem when you download some of these other suspicious, low-life websites. That I think, as the Grinch put it, to be loathed entirely. Yep. I'm gonna go with Grinch on that one. Hate. And I wasn't loathed entirely, if I remember. I think is how he goes about it. So yeah, that should be how you look at some of these other fishy mod sites. And then of course, I do get some of my mods from Facebook as well, which, yeah, unfortunately there are some fishy ones on there sometimes too. But oh well. Unfortunately, that's kind of the nature of the modding situation here for Farming Simulator. Anyway, I've been looking at the time you're in. It's time to wrap it up here for this episode. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and till next time.